Hello, today I thought I'd make hopefully a short video. Basically, I'm just going to talk about, so again, it might seem quite vloggy because today I bought this in Tesco. It's from the new Lego minifigures line, and I'm not sure whether I want to open it in terms of the price can necessarily increase. And I remember when the first series of the Harry Potter line was out, a lot of people in the Lego world, which I'm in, with my occult following on TikTok in the Lego Star Wars community, which a lot of people call CMF, which is Collectible Minifigure Series. So if you, CMF series, so they'll go Lego CMF series, so Collectible Minifigure Series. So not CMFS, but CMF series, I guess. So if you've seen that before, that's me explaining what that's from, why you've seen that before, what it means. That's what I should say. But today's quite interesting because I didn't realise it was on the front, but I'm pretty sure using my incredible Lego identifying skill that I've recognised that this one, just from touch and sense, is the Space Riot Police character at the front there. And it was the first one that I picked up and felt for what it was. And I didn't know it was this one at first, but as I mentioned actually in my last video as well, I could tell that the big chest armor piece, if you will, was a sandwich board thing. So it looks like that. It goes over the body, and then obviously you've got the head here and it slots over, just like a prime example is Chewbacca. I think he's the most famous one. And as I said in the last video, I don't have any here, which I would show you. And that's obviously a negative of being here at university, because if I was at home where my parents live and I've got all the Lego that I've accrued over the years, then I could have just, for instance, got Chewbacca out, because I've got about 3 Chewbaccas. Or one's in an unopened Millennium Falcon microfighter, which is like the smaller versions of Star Wars ships. And I'm not really a fan of the new Chewbacca, of which this one is, whereas the other 2 that I've got are old ones. One being mega old from the very first ATST set, which is like just the ATST and Chewbacca, and it's like when Han Solo's looking at an ATST and he's like, oh no, I'm about to get turned into mincemeat, and then Chewie very happily pops up and he's like, yay. And the skit of that in the Family Guy Star Wars reboots, parodies, you know what I mean? That's quite funny, because he's like, oh, look how powerful this thing is. Oh, hello, little butterfly. Ka-chow! And blows it up. And then he blows up a beehive on his rampage of nature, and then all the bees swarm him. And it's really funny. But, so that's how I identified that it was this minifigure. If I can find it now, and I hope you can hear me over this, I'm pretty sure it's around here. Yeah. So obviously you can see from this angle that there's a gap in this piece, and my thumb, it was my thumb, and my finger's in it. So that's that one. And I'd go into more detail showing how it's this one, but it's the only one of this line that I'm pretty sure has a sandwich board type of piece for a minifigure in it. So I was certain it's this one. This is where I'm wrong, but I actually might not want to open this one, because this was historically quite an interesting one, because obviously with all the Black Lives Matter protests recently, it was sort of interesting for Lego to release like a riot police person. And I'm not sure if this was just like a meme on the internet and in like good Facebook pages such as or groups like Lego set posting or Bionicle mask posting, which you should definitely check out if you care as much about Lego as me. But I'm pretty sure it was mentioned that I'm certain that it was mentioned that they changed the face of the Lego minifigure head, not as in like they just put different head in with different face on it. Like, it was originally supposed to be one that was more angry or whatever, and then they changed it to sort of be a friendly, happy face, because obviously it would have just shown all the stuff that's going on in America and police and all that, and all the what I can't explain the stuff going on in America. Like, but so it's quite a historical minifigure, if that's true. But I just thought it was interesting anyway because I don't know. It was the most talked about minifigure, I guess, of the line, and I guess I'll leave that here. I was going to, if I spoke more in this video about it and maybe like identified it more, but I want to keep this one short because the last two were quite waffly, especially the last one was like over 20 minutes. It took like an hour to upload. That I was gonna, like cut the pieces from this video, this raw footage, and then use that for a TikTok. But I've made one TikTok today, and I did it actually. So it's 6 now, and I guess this time 6 is in the middle of 5 and 7. You're welcome. So, and that is like the peak following time, the peak viewing time for all my TikTok followers. So I'm not too disappointed about if I don't have time for another one today, because that should have hit the demographic. Because obviously I've got a lot of Lego Star Wars followers. I'm a big member of that community, and my idea has been to paint my cheap Advent keyboard with the Lego Star Wars icons that, for instance, isn't currently my profile picture on this, but I've tried to make it sort of different, and it's just more about me and less about Lego Star Wars, for instance, and not be such a genre heavy channel. For instance, if you get like, Dreams of Minecraft YouTuber, and who else? I don't know, say Jeffree Star is a makeup, you get different genres, don't you? I don't know, those are two very separate examples, but two very big YouTubers, of course. And so I uploaded a video of me painting this one. It's the only one I've painted so far, and I didn't mention this in the video I made, but obviously, thankfully, coincidentally, it was Q and Qui-Gon being the first character, because it's the first character you play as in the first mission of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and Lego Star Wars, but not Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, because obviously that's about the original trilogy, of which Qui-Gon isn't in. Unfortunately, because he's a cool character, but it wouldn't have he wasn't written in Star Wars then. And so, also, the fact that it's Q means that I've still been able to use my keyboard without it affecting anything, because Q's not used that often. I think I tried to use it, and this will be the last tangent I go on, but I think I tried to type a word. What was that word I tried to type? Maybe something like question, and I obviously then couldn't, and I had to like get my paintbrush and poke it in. But yeah, that's where I'll leave this one. Nice, short and sweet little video explaining what I've done today. So I guess it is quite vlog heavy. I think I'll call this one, I don't know, I'd say drop something in the comments to say what it's called, but obviously it doesn't work like that because I'll have to put it out first. So I might I'll really have to figure it out. So I couldn't say something that I'm going to call the video now, and then you'd have a surprise of wondering if it's still going to be called that by the time I've uploaded it, because obviously I record it first and then think about it. So it could easily change. And I talk about this every single video, and I have no idea why. I think it's because I find it interesting, but I should realise that other people do not find it interesting. So thanks for watching today's daily video, and see you around.